Your rhododendron has leaves that are brown and crispy, and you're wondering if the plant is dying. It probably isn't. There's a reason this happens, and there's a straightforward way to deal with it. Rhododendrons are broadleaf evergreens. That means they keep their leaves through winter, and those big leaves take a beating from wind and sun when the ground is frozen. In this video, we'll look at what causes that browning. Then we'll talk through what you can do right now, including whether pruning is the right move. Here's what's going on. Rhododendron leaves are wide and flat. In winter, wind and bright sun pull moisture out of those leaves faster than the roots can replace it, because the ground is frozen and the roots can't take up water. The leaves dry out. They become brittle. If the wind pushes them against each other, they puncture. That's the browning and crispiness you're seeing. It's called winter burn or leaf scorch, and it's one of the most common things that happens to rhododendrons in cold climates. The plant underneath is usually fine. The damage is on the leaves, not the wood, not the roots. Now, the way to prevent this from happening again is to spray your rhododendron with an anti-transpirant in the fall, before the ground freezes. An anti-transpirant coats the leaf surfaces and slows down that moisture loss through the winter. Apply it thoroughly so all leaf surfaces are covered. Then repeat it on a mild day in midwinter, any day when the temperature creeps above 40 degrees. If your shrub sits in a spot exposed to hard winds, a burlap windbreak around it through winter makes a real difference too. So, what do you do with the plant right now? Wait until after it blooms. That's the best time to prune rhododendrons, right after flowering. Once the blooms are done, you can take out any branches that are clearly dead or weak. Look at each branch. If there's a rosette of leaves, a little cluster of leaves near the tip, leave it. It's alive. Cut back to just above that cluster. But if a branch has no rosette of leaves at all, cut the whole thing off. This isn't going to hurt the plant. Cutting out dead wood after bloom actually helps it. The plant puts its energy into the healthy growth that's left. If you have an older shrub that's been struggling for a few years, you can do a harder prune, cutting main stems back to within 6 or 8 inches of the base. That sounds drastic, but rhododendrons respond well. They'll send up new stems. One thing to avoid: don't shear them with hedge clippers. Rhododendrons don't respond well to that. Use hand pruners and cut branch by branch. So if your rhododendron leaves are brown and crispy, it's almost certainly winter wind and sun damage, not disease. The plant is most likely fine underneath. Going forward, an anti-transpirant spray in fall protects the leaves, and once it's done blooming, prune out what's dead and let the rest grow. For the full guide on caring for rhododendrons, including watering, fertilizing, and more problems, it's all at gardening.yardener.com.